And that was the time I decided that I'll be high on life, I'll be high on work, I'll be high on family, but never on drugs. Never, ever on drugs. It all starts with a lady. Okay?
Always. With the good men, it always starts with a lady.
Uh, Basically, I'm a very introvert, very kind of a shy person. And that wick caught on fire. Now here's the table, I'm sitting here, he's there. And I'm looking at him and I'm saying, what the hell is this, man? I said, Sanjay, you're tripping, take it easy. You're hallucinating. And then, he started melting like wax, like wax, like a candle. He was like a candle, and I reached a point and I just couldn't help it, but I kind of dove on top of him. I was trying to put his face together and trying to put the stuff off, and he just couldn't. You know, my father didn't know, my sister didn't know, my friends didn't know, nobody knew what is this powder, man? What the hell? You know, till the time, like I said, I mean, I could feel myself dying. You know, till that point didn't arise. Then when I went to my father and said, "You got to help me," you know. I mean, I did it for me. When I was in the straight jacket and breech candy, my sisters used to be on duty, guard duty. So the younger one, Priya, now, she was the MP, you know. She was small. So I started hallucinating and I told her, I said, hey, Gurkha, bidi de. So she pretended to be the Gurkha. Hey, nahi, shab, mere paas bidi nahi hai, shab. I don't remember, but she tells me, you know. But, so, I mean, it's not that I was sick. The whole family was sick with me. You know, and that's something. So, I mean, I wish I could be of help to people who are on drugs, but I mean, like some boys had come to me. I said, "Hey, tu marta hai kya?" No, sir. I said, "What? How much do you weigh?" So he said, "I weigh about 60 kgs." I said, "I've done 4 times the amount you weigh of drugs. Okay, don't give me that shit." So I try in my own way to help people. There's no trying out of drugs. You just stay away from drugs. I mean, if I could be drug-free today, anybody can be. I promise you that. And I really request and I plead with my folded hands is that be high on life.